Hi everyone and welcome to Loopy Mabel's Closet. My name's Jade. So today's vlog is the latest in the series with my collaboration with the Sewing Directory. I have made this lovely pussy bow blouse that I'm wearing and I thought I'd share it with you. All the details on the pattern and obviously the fabric. So please stay tuned. So welcome back. So if you remember that vlog I put the card for it up there not so long ago where I went through, I think it was 10 pussy bow blouse patterns that you can get, and I think there was 3 or 4 that were freebies to download as well. And I've been searching for a pussy bow blouse for quite some time. So when I was choosing my next pattern and fabric on the Handtex website, which is in conjunction with the Sewing Directory, they can let me choose whatever fabric and pattern I'd like from the Modelo fabric range, and they have some absolutely fabulous fabrics. And I thought I'd go for a plain colour this time instead of, you know, the usual ditzy florals that I tend to go for, because sometimes it's nice to have a solid colour in your wardrobe. And I don't have any blue. I wanted to avoid black because black is not my colour, but navy blue is apparently one of my colours on my colour palette. I thought, perfect, I'll go for a lovely denim type of navy blue. So I went for this fabric and I spotted a pussy bow blouse on there, so I chose that pattern. So the pattern is, and where obviously what I'm wearing, I'll pop some pictures up of me wearing the blouse on its own, but I'm never going to wear this blouse on its own. It's far too much of a classic look on its own. It's a little bit business-like, it's as if you're going to go, you know, like a work in an office type of look on its own. But I've been wanting one to wear exactly as I got on today, underneath my poppy pinafore. That's exactly the look I've been looking for. And without further ado, because I'm waffling, it is the Orcridge Blouse by Sewaholic Patterns. Now, I've never done any of their patterns before, so I thought I'd give them a go. They're a Canadian company based in Vancouver, I believe, and I just thought, ideal. This is so what I want to try. So obviously they sent me the pattern and the fabric. So the fabric is the Prior, and it's a slub rayon. So it's got a little bit of texture in it. It almost looks like linen, but obviously it's not. It's like the rayon, so it's lovely and drapey. And a bit of a slippery critter to sew with, I have to say. I needed plenty of pins, and even then my pins wouldn't stay in because it was that slippery. You know, when your pins just come out as you're sewing. And I did have to grip my teeth a few times sewing it, but I love this colour, and how fab does it go with this mustard of my pinafore. And obviously they're both opposite colours on the colour wheel, and opposite colours apparently go really, really well, and I think these really do complement each other. Absolutely love this outfit. I wasn't planning on making it to go with this poppy pinafore. I was just planning on making it to add as a layering accessory, a layering piece underneath other pinafores. But when I made it, I thought, oh, I wonder if it'll go with my mustard poppy pinafore, and I just think it looks the bee's knees. I love this combination. Really rich and vibrant, and plain colours, plain on plain, which is like, shut the front door, Jane, you were not wearing any floral. And no, I almost put one of my raggy brooch on, and I thought, no, I won't put a raggy brooch on, I shall just keep it completely plain today. So it comes in 2 options. So you've got the options of with the bow or without the bow, and show you the picture as well on the back, so you can kind of see that it is quite a nice classic fitted type of shirt look rather than the blouse, like a blouse shirt style. And obviously it's got the button band down the front, and obviously buttons, and then it's got the cuffed sleeves. Really easy to make, really super simple, easy to make. The tie, obviously I went for the tie version. The tie is like, it's a bias, cut on the bias, so it gives you that drape around the neck, and yeah, just love it. I'm definitely going to make this again in a floral print, just to see how it looks, and obviously maybe in a more of a cotton, maybe one of these little ditzy print cotton poplins that are there on the shelf behind me. They're from Minerva, so I may make a few in those ditzy prints and see how it looks in a different drape type of fabric, more structured, like cotton poplin, obviously cotton poplin, a structured feel to it, so maybe less drape, and maybe see how the bow sits differently. But I'm definitely going to make it again with the bow. I just love the bow detail. I think it's a bit plain without the bow detail, but I suppose it depends what you're looking for. And it has the darts just to give you that lovely fitted silhouette. Really simple to make. I had this made in, no, I know you always laugh at me when I say I really hadn't made it in no time, but seriously, really simple to make. There's nothing technical about it at all. You sew the button band onto you sew your darts, sew your shoulder seams, put your button band on, then sew your sleeves, insert your sleeves. The cuffs are really simple. It's just a band of fabric, and you just make your little slit at the point marked on the sleeve, and then you put your like little binding on it, stitch it up, and then put your cuff on. Seriously easy. And then obviously put your buttonhole and your button. Now, I didn't have any navy blue or any dark blue buttons in my gorgeous vintage tin of buttons. As I've said in a few vlogs, I've got a lot of buttons, but not a lot of any particular one colour. So I had to go with what I had in my button tin, because obviously I'm not just going to order buttons online, because the postage is more than the buttons are. So I just thought, well, these are quite nice, little mother of pearl, quite sweet. And yeah, really nice. I'm really impressed actually. But as I say, I won't be wearing it. It's not something I would wear on its own, but it looks quite nice. Obviously, I popped some pictures of me wearing it, wore it with my jeans, and then I added one of my crochet shoulder snugs, just to give you an idea of how you can accessorise it, or dress it up or dress it down. And obviously, again, I've got it with my poppy pinafore, which you can see too. And I'll stand up and show you a little bit closer the fabric. Can you see the texture? Looks got a touch of linen-y texture to it, but this is a slub rayon. Marks out of 10, I would give it, 10 out of 10. Because it's really simple to make. Instructions were really good. I've never sewn with any of the Sewaholic patterns, so I was pleasantly pleased. And good size range from 0 to size 20. And recommended fabrics, anything with a little bit of drape, lightweight woven fabrics such as lawn or voile, chambray, chalet, rayon, any of those type of blousey type of fabrics with a bit of drape. But as I say, I'm going to try it with maybe a cotton poplin. Well, it does say cotton lawn, doesn't it, which is very similar to cotton poplin, so I think it would work quite nice. And so that is the Oakridge Blouse by Sewaholic Patterns. And as I said, there'll be a full blog post on the Sewing Directory website, but they are going through a new website overhaul, and I think the new website is going to be live in the new year, so they're going to keep hold of my blog post and put it on as soon as the new website becomes live. But I'll pop the link to the Sewing Directory website in the box below, and it's an absolutely amazing resource for all things sewing. Absolutely brilliant. There's so much on there, really good information. So I definitely, if you've never been on the Sewing Directory, definitely worth having a little browse. So that was my latest blog post for them, and obviously I want to share it with you guys on here. And super duper pleased, and I will definitely be making this one again. So on the pattern, I come under size 12, but when you look at the finished measurements, I came a size 8. But I didn't want anything too loose, and I thought, right, I'm going to try it size 8. Fingers crossed that it fits me, and size 8 fits absolutely fine, because the finished measurements on a size 8 comes out at 38.5 inch bust, 34.5 inch waist, and a 43.5 inch hem. Plenty of room. So I'm so glad I went off the finished measurements. So it's worth looking at your sizing for any patterns. In fact, not just for this pattern, it's worth looking at your sizing and then looking at the finished measurement sizing, just to see how much ease there is in the pattern, because some patterns do give you quite a lot of ease and they can sometimes be a little bit on the bigger side. So it's definitely worth looking at the finished garment measurements before you choose your size, especially if you don't want anything that's overly loose or too big on you. But yeah, that's the Orcridge Blouse, and I really do like it. It is quite, like I say, it's quite a formal style, very classic, but depends how you want to wear it and how you style it. It doesn't have to be formal at all, but ideal if you do work in an office and you wear suits, like business suits, or something very formal, and you've got a certain dress code to follow. Ideal. And as I say, I've done this in the solid colour, which is really lovely. This is an ideal pattern, definitely, for things like that, if you work in an office and you need to have a specific dress code. But yeah, thumbs up for this one. I really do like it. I hope I've enlightened you into another of the Pussy Bow Blouse. Now, this never came up in my list of 10, actually. I think it's because it's not titled as a Pussy Bow Blouse. It's titled as a classic blouse or something, classic shirt style blouse. So a classic, something like that. So that's probably why it didn't come up when I was searching, when I was doing my research. I'm glad I found it. So thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video. I hope I've enlightened you. Added one more Pussy Bow Blouse to the list. Please don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with me. And lots more coming. I've got a lovely little fabric haul coming your way, and all the usual shenanigans. And obviously I'll keep you updated on all my pattern designing that I'm working on as well. But thanks for joining me today, as always. I really do enjoy your company, and I shall see you on my next sewing vlog. So please take care, and as always, happy sewing.